My name is Willie Holt. I was born and raised in Gulfport, Mississippi. I am the pastor of the First Missionary Baptist Church of Pastor Stan. I am married to Zenobia Ann Holt. We have 3 children. But before I can tell you about my life, I do want to say that I needed a change in my life. And that's the topic that I will be speaking to you from today, looking for a change. How many of us have experienced in life that we needed a change? Maybe we had a job that was making good money. Maybe we didn't have a job at all. Or maybe we were just searching for the answers of life and we decided that, hey, I need a change. But in order for that change to come, we first had to have a self-evaluation. And during that self-evaluation, I did realize that I needed a change. First, we must realize that we need a change. Second, we must trust God. Third, we must deny ourselves. These 3 topics I want to talk to you today about of what I experienced when I was looking for my change. First, I had to realize that I needed a change. For I was self-centered and it was all about me. If I had a disagreement with someone, I would always say, what's wrong with that person? But then when I started to ask myself, what's wrong with me? Why am I having a disagreement? Why things are not going right in my life? And I realized that I needed a change. So in my change, I had to go to the source, which is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He allowed me to realize that I needed a change. And realizing that I needed a change, I read Isaiah, the 6th chapter, where Isaiah had to make a change himself. Isaiah had given himself a self-evaluation. Through the self-evaluation, Isaiah realized one thing. Woe is me, Lord, a man of unclean lips. I, like Isaiah, fell into that same category. When I began to self-evaluate myself, I realized that I was a man of unclean lips. I realized that I wasn't living right, and I had to make that change. So when I realized I needed to make that change, I trusted God. I gave my life to Christ to make that change. Secondly, I want to tell you in making that change, I had to learn to trust God. But Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Lean not to your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. I had to learn to trust God. I had to get to the point in my life that if God said it, I believe it, that settled it. I had to stop wanting to debate the scriptures or debate who was right and who was wrong. I had to trust God. In trusting God, I realized that not only did I need a change, but I was living a better life because I learned to trust God. My third thing I want to talk to you about was I had to deny self. I had to stop making everything about me. I had to step back and put others first. And when you put others first, you begin to respect others' feelings. And you begin to think, what's best for the situation? What's the best solution for the problem that I am facing? A lot of times when I ask myself, what's the best solution for the problem that I am facing? Then I realized that sometimes the solution was for me to let go and let God and allow God to have his way. So I truly had to deny self. In closing, I would like to say that in my life, I am so glad that I realized that I needed a change. I realized that I had to trust God. And thirdly, I realized that I had to deny self. Because then, that's when my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, began to make a change in my life. When I found out that I was just a wretch undone, I found that I was a sinner, and I didn't truly accept Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. But when I accepted Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior, that's when my change came that I was looking for. That's when I began to trust him more. That's when I began to deny self. And now today, I thank God that the change that I was looking for, I now have received my change. I pray that I said something today to bless you and help you in my presentation. May God bless you and may he keep you. God bless.